So some very exciting news for the upcoming Bleach novels. Now, to be honest with you, when I heard about them, I was like, okay, you know, I kind of care about the Rukia and Renji wedding stuff because that seems a little bit interesting. That's something that wasn't covered, and we know that they're a couple at the end. I was thinking like, oh, that'd be kind of nice, which I'm still really interested in that, but I really wasn't that excited about the Hisagi Bankai one, or, well, we're assuming that they're gonna showcase the Bankai or describe the Bankai because it's a novel. Obviously, we're not gonna have really, you know, art for it or whatever, but I was not that excited about the Hisagi one until we got this information on what it's gonna focus on, and I'm not gonna lie, I think this is gonna be really interesting for all of us Bleach fans because it's gonna go a little bit more in depth in some of the things that are really big in the Bleachverse that really didn't get covered. So it's gonna be a really good one, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I definitely hope they bring this over to the States because we're not getting any more Bleach manga. The anime's over. At the very least, bring us these damn novels that have some really exciting stuff in them. Let's read the article and we'll talk some more. The combined second and third issue of Shueisha's weekly Shonen Jump magazine is revealing more details on Monday for the novels that Makoto Matsubara and Ryogo Narita from Bakano and Durarara are writing for Tite Kubo's Bleach manga. Matsubara is writing the Bleach We Do Not Always Love You novel, that's a pretty dope title, which will center on Rukia and Renji's wedding ceremony in Soul Society. The novel will ship on December 27th, so end of December the novel will be out. Maybe somebody will translate it for us, who knows. Matsubara previously wrote the Bleach The Death Saved the Strawberry novel, which has a really cool art of Rukia with, like, I don't know if that's horns or if that's just shadowing on her hair, but looks really cool, which Shueisha published in 2012. So it's been pretty much 4 years seemingly since they've done any Bleach novels. That's crazy. Narita's novel centers on Shuhei Hisagi. Shuhei must throw himself into a new fight as the mystery that Kaname Tozen, oh shit, it's gonna have shit about Tozen, left behind resurfaces. The story will reveal more details about the 4 noble families, the Soul King, Arrancar, and Fullbringers. I'm not gonna lie, okay, hold up. We'll read more in a second, but chill, hold a second. The Soul King, I'm really excited about that. That was something that was very, very under-addressed in the fucking manga. It was like so many questions I had about that. The noble families as well. That's something that definitely needed more information. So those 2 things alone fucking hype as shit. Fullbringers, we could have used a couple extra details, maybe what happened with them in the end, like, hey, you know, like, I'm hoping that we get it in one of these novels or in a future novel, more answers regarding, hey, what happened to Urahara and things of that nature as well. But at the very least, some of these major things, the Arrancar, all of them are going to get some answers. So maybe we'll find out more about what happened with Holly Bell after she was in Yawachi's sex dungeon, right? Like, there's just so many awesome questions that can be answered with these novels, especially the fact that those 4 things, because Fullbringers, I don't really care too much. Again, I just would like to know, hey, whatever happened with them. They were like suiting up to go do some badass shit, and we saw, like, you know, a little bit and it was whatever. Then the Arrancar, that's really interesting. I mean, I don't know exactly what they're gonna address about the Arrancar, but nonetheless, hey, the Arrancar, I like the Arrancar, why not? But the 2 main things is the Soul King. What the fuck happened? How the hell did he get encased in that ice? Why was he there? Like, there's just so many fucking questions about the Soul King that I have, and hopefully this novel addresses them. And then the 4 noble families, that's going to be great to address as well. So honestly, the Shuhei one is definitely more important than the Rukia and Renji one. I don't know which one I'm more excited about, just because I am a huge Rukia fan. That's probably my favorite character, or one of my favorite characters in Bleach. But that's some really interesting stuff. So if you care about answers that you've been dying to get, that Shuhei one is going to be very vital to read. Let's continue. That novel is slated for 2017. Narita previously wrote the 2-volume Bleach Spirits Are Forever With You novel series, which Shueisha published in 2012. So yeah, honestly, this is going to be fucking awesome. I did not expect this much to come out of the novels. Hopefully Kubo gave his blessing to give us really dope information. Hopefully Kubo contributed to this, because if this is going to be big reveals, and who knows if Kubo ever does any more Bleach in the future, this could kind of interact, you know, and conflict with whatever Kubo comes up with. But if this is more so like Kubo said it's okay, Kubo checked it out or whatever, then it's going to be great stuff. And again, I'm so shocked that they're making a really interesting novel with Hisagi being like the focus of it, but it's also going to answer questions that we've been dying to know. I really want to know about the Soul King. Let me know what you guys think though. Which one are you more excited for? Are you excited for the wedding one or the one with Shuhei? Because just think about it, the Shuhei one, we could potentially know about his Bankai finally, what it was, that big remaining question. We can know more about the Soul King, the noble families, what happened to the Fullbringers, the Arrancar. That is a lot of stuff that is, even though I'm not a big Shuhei fan, those are answers that I want to fucking get. Rukia and Renji, though, that's pretty interesting too. So again, which one you more excited about? And do you think potentially these novels could answer other questions that we have, like, hey, what the fuck happened to Urahara? Like, is he dead? Like, what's going on with all those people that were involved? And your overall excitement for this, I'm ecstatic. I ain't gonna lie. This is gonna be the only Bleach material we've had in a while, so I'm looking forward to it. And please, Viz Media, grab those novels for us. I want to read them. I'm not even that big of a novel reader, but I will read those to get them damn answers. But that's all after this one. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you liked anything I had to say or enjoyed the video, drop me a like. I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you want more from me, make sure to subscribe, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and stalk my Facebook to get more when the video ends. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day.